chasing me around, thinking I'm cheating, bro. This bitch was chasing my car, thinking I'm cheating, bro. This bitch that shot my windows, shot both my windows out, bro. Talking about I'm cheating. I'm in the car with a whole nigga. And I just crashed and told him my shit. And told him how much fucking money into this car, bro. This bitch thinking I'm cheating. I'm in the car with a nigga the whole time, bro. This bitch just shot at my fucking car, bro. This made me crash, bro. I just told him my fucking car.
Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving our praises to the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And I want to get into a short, quick lesson. You know, as you're seeing with the video that was just put up here. I'm probably going to call it, these women are hell, or somewhere around that lines. I don't really think it's going to be these women are hell. More specifically, these wicked-ass women, not the women of the Lord, not the ones that's serving, the true men of the Lord, but more so these women out here in the world, man, all right, because as you see it, this woman thought he was cheating, man. He was driving in the car, I guess with his homeboy or whatever, and the woman thought he was cheating, and she shot at his car, all right, causing him to crash and total his whole car, And really, I'm mainly just going to use the chapter Ecclesiastic because really that's all I need for this video. But I'm probably going to get other precepts to back it up, or precept. But the woman caused him to crash by shooting at his car because she thought he was cheating. And that's just evil, man. That's evil. That's how these women are. But a wicked man is, that is a portion of a wicked man. There's a wicked woman. I think that's in here as well. Let's try that as well. If not, I'm probably just gonna get that right now, then. Yeah. I think that's what it is. So it's actually verse 26. Verse 23, or chapter 26 and verse 23. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. All right, so, obviously, this guy was wicked. Obviously, this guy was, not living right according to the Lord. All right, if he has this woman shoot at his car, man. All right, that's what he went for. That's what he attracted. Only wicked women are attracted to wickedness. So when you see a wicked ass woman, try to mess with you, it's obviously something that she fucks with. That is of the world, that she likes, that is of the world. Because you ain't gonna see nowadays, you got the average woman, they want gangbangers. They want, straight, ignorant niggas, man. All right. And that's all they want, and so that's what those ignorant niggas attract, is women like that. When she's when she's shooting at your car, damn. When she's shooting at your car and stuff and making you crash. But there's also another precept right here I just came across, so I said, damn, because I forgot all about this precept, but this goes exactly what the video says. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 6 says, but a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. All right. So this woman was shooting at his car because she was jealous, thinking that he was with another woman, assuming that he was with another woman. But the whole time, this woman was, just, being delusional. All right. So she's shooting at his car, causing him to crash, could have, killed him and his friend. All right. And that just shows you, man, that bringeth only but hell. It bringeth only but, afflictions. That man could have died, man. It says, and a scourge of the tongue with which communicateth with all. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Damn, man. All right, so evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, man. All right, as it says he hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Scorpions are very dangerous, animals, man. All right. You fuck around, you might get stung. You might get, poked, and poisoned. All right. And that's how it is with these women, man. All right. They would do whatever, to ruin your life. As the brother sent it to the chat the other day, last week, the head of our camp, Brother Abar, he sent a video, of the woman basically telling her child to say that her boyfriend raped her child, man. All right. Training her child up to say that. There's a video on it, but she was basically telling her daughter to say that, man. Training her daughter to say that. He was recording it the whole time. He's like, look at this shit, man. All right, just trying to ruin his life. Ruin him. That's what these women are about. Especially, these wicked women. So they're wicked and emotional. Those are two different. Those are two things that you would hate in a woman. Because they would do anything, all right, to worsen your image, to destroy you, all right. They would do anything. If they're emotional and wicked, they would do anything to destroy you, even if that means killing you and shooting at your car to cause you to be killed. This guy wasn't killed in his car accident, but his car was totaled. All right, he got shot at. He's getting shot at. When you getting shot at, man, you like, what the fuck, he was scared, man. It says, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. All right. So, damn. Hey, man, this whole chapter really goes in, man. All right. Yeah, man. I recommend, reading this chapter. But I forgot all about, some of these precepts I had in here that's highlighted, But, like the scripture says, man, these women, these wicked women, all right, they will do anything to make you look bad, to destroy you as a man, all right? Because, they're probably jealous of another woman. They think you're cheating. And really, in reality, according biblically, there's no such thing as a man cheating, There's a such thing, he can commit adultery, if he's sleeping with another man's wife. Okay, now that's off. But as for him talking to another woman, men can have multiple wives, multiple women. All right, biblically, according to the scriptures, and according to life, in reality, to be real, people are so westernized, they look at it as, something off, but really it's something that's a beautiful thing to have, woman to be able to, have multiple kids, because the scripture says be fruitful and multiply, man. So you can have plenty of kids. Only one woman can have one child, and not for 9 months. Or, if the Lord bless you, twins, But, you gotta be fruitful and multiply. Not only that, it's a beautiful thing to have women be able to, work together to help the man, all right? To be able to support and provide for the house, to be able to cook, to be able to clean, to be able to do the things that man cannot do because he's too busy working, too busy making money for the house. That's a beautiful thing. But like I said, this place is so westernized, the women are so westernized here that they are, such things like this happen. Such things like this, is being made, to happen, where you got a woman chasing you with guns, causing you to crash. All right. Now, if I can grab this, it says, I want to get Ecclesiasticus chapter 25. I'm going to get verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like a sackcloth. All right, so like Scripture says, man, I had rather to dwell, with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with a wicked woman, man, because you got certain stuff like this to happen to you, man. She's ready to kill you. She's ready to, off you anytime you do something that offends her. Brothers been in certain situations like that before, where they almost lost their life, because, a woman wanted to, that woman got mad or something like that, in the past, brothers dealt with shit like that in the past, with women. All right, because like I said, emotions and being wicked, that's something, that would get you killed, man. All right, those two working together hand in hand, or emotions and wickedness. You don't know where their limits are at. You don't know where is her limit. She might end up having your ass be in jail for life. But that just shows you, man. You gotta, as a man of the Lord, man, we come into this truth. We understand how to deal with women. We understand what woman to go for, what woman not to go for. We don't just go for any, woman. All right, you gotta have standards in this truth, man. All right, you gotta have standards, especially with these women. All right, if she ain't listening, the scriptures tells you, give her the bill of divorce. She want to go get abroad, whatever she want to do, and then not listen, you got to give her that divorce. All right, and divorce papers, man. All right, so like I said, in this truth, you got to have standards. Man of the Lord, we're gonna have standards, especially in the times we're coming to Jacob's trouble. You're gonna, these women are gonna be chasing you, man. All right, you gotta be able to say, nah, I don't want, fuck that. We ain't captain to save a hoe out here, man. All right. So, like I said, man, we have standards in this truth, man, to understand, okay, this woman is wicked. This woman is not going to listen. This woman is just going to bring me hell. And no matter how beautiful, no matter her beauty or the way she looketh, you can't just sit there and just go by her beauty, man. That's where it gets right here. If I can find it, I just seen it earlier. Damn. It's probably on this one. But no matter the bitch beauty, man, or she's a beautiful woman, a gorgeous woman, you got to tell by the spirit. You got to be like, she may be beautiful, but is it really worth it? Is it really something you really want? Is it really something you can really deal with? All right, you don't want to deal with no loud ass, emotional ass, wicked ass woman, man. All right, she might put a pillow over your face as you're asleep. You never know. And that's why it says right here. It says Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 verse 15. It says a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace. All right, so a shamefaced and a faithful woman, that's a double grace unto you, man. She's able to be humble. She's able to be in order, be corrected. Because a lot of these women nowadays are not able to be corrected. They're too prideful there, all these different things, all right, which is holding them off to being a good, wife or a good woman, So to have a shamefaced and a faithful woman is a double grace, man. All right, a woman that's for you, a woman that's, only thinks of you, how she may, honor you, or how she may, make you happy. That's double grace, man. All right. It says, and her continent mind cannot be valued, as the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. So yeah, man. As a man of the Lord, that's what you should look for, man. You gotta have some standards, man. Don't be out here wifing no damn whore, man. No damn harlot. Because she looks good. We learned that back in the world. You went for a woman, in the world that looked good. She had, nice eyes, pretty face, pretty body. You went for that, and the whole time this woman was a demon, man. All right, that's how a lot of men got their first heart broke. Because they went for that, and they got done dirty. And that's that experience. All right, some men can take that experience and let that experience make them, or some men can take that experience and make have that experience break them ever more. All right, like Andrew Tate. Something he said was, with adversity in life, with pain in life, that's all energy that you can transfer into something positive, roughly paraphrasing, but basically saying, I say you get a heart broke, get your heart broken, you sad, all this other shit, you thought this woman was the one. I've come to find out, she was the one for everyone, and everybody, and instead of you just sitting there moping and crying the whole time, you be better than you were before. All right. So you won't be deceived like that anymore. All right. So you understand, okay, you start going to the gym, you start disciplining yourself, you start being able to, uplift yourself in the spirit. And now you're not easily played like that. You're not easily taken for, a joke. Women are going to see you as a high statured man, because of the way, you are. You got to build yourself as a character. That's why it's, it's called character development. All right, because after you go through that heartbreak, you're supposed to have character development to be able to develop yourself into a better man. To be able to develop yourself into a man that don't, easily get beguiled, easily be deceived. And that's just, something that comes with this life. All right. The Lord gave a lot of his men that experience so they can be able to understand how to deal with these women. All right. A lot of dudes don't know that though, man. A lot of dudes, they still trying to be, simps, and wife up these whores, man. All right. I got to do like that at my job. And every day, man, I'm like, what the fuck, man? But he just had got his heart broke. He just had got his heart broke because you can see it in his eyes. The other day he was working. He came in quiet because he's always talking about chivalry. I'm a man of chivalry, and what he mean by chivalry is like he uphold woman to a certain degree where he respect woman. He do all this and give them honor. Okay, what I'm saying, and I'm not saying to disrespect woman. All right, but don't respect no woman that don't respect herself, man. All right, and that's what he was doing. He was respecting these women that didn't even respect themselves, man. All right, simping, being a beta male, what Andrew Tate calls him. So recently he just got his heart broke, man. And I didn't even have to ask him anything. I could just see by the face. He's just sitting there and he looks angry, man. All right. And then couldn't find out he was actually heartbroken. What happened, they broken up or whatever. And they went their separate ways. And I guess she moved on too quick, man. And he was actually sad about that, and you could see it in his eyes. I was like, damn, bro, she got you, huh? And he was like, he just sat there, quiet. Like, damn. But that's what happens, man. All right. So you had this guy, he wasn't even doing anything wrong. He was in the car with his own homeboy, and this woman assumed that it was another woman. So, she went and shot his car up and could have caused him to die, to lose his life. All right. And I bet you she's still, running free as of right now. It says, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Because a lot of guys come in this thing, a lot of guys, seek a woman for their beauty, seek a woman for, pleasure and all these different things. All right. And then they get their feelings involved. All right. If you're going to seek a woman, for pleasure, you know what I'm saying? Don't get your fucking feelings involved, man. All right. A lot of these guys get their feelings involved, and that's where they messed up at. Once they get their feelings involved with these women, they start you know, worried about how to please this woman more than they're worried about how to please the Lord. Or worried about, you know, trying to do whatever they're trying to do to please that woman more than they're trying to do to save their lives, you know, to gain salvation. All right, that's where a lot of guys mess up at. All right, that's why a lot of, you know, the Lord don't give a lot of men in this truth, you know, woman, because He know how, you know, that certain men would react. All right, the Lord only going to give you something that you can handle. All right, the Lord's never going to give you anything that you can't handle. All right, but you know, you stumble at this woman's beauty. That's like I said, you know, a lot of us did that. You know, in the world, you know, you stumble at a woman's beauty, the way she looks, her eyelids, you know, everything. All right, and you go to her for that, not understanding, you know, this bitch probably, you know, got hit by the whole football team. You know, the whole time she's a harlot. She don't give no two shits about you. She just want to be a whore and she want to live her best life. YOLO, you know, and you trying to, you know, wife her up, treat her as a wife. The whole time she's a whore. And she go play that card with you, man. Best believe she will play that card with you because she's going to sense, you know, that beta male, that simp in you. She going to sense that shit. Oh, this nigga simp. Oh, he trying to, you know, buy me this, buy me that. Oh, yeah, I'm for to use this. I'm for to, you know, use him, you know, use him dry, you know. Now you're spending all your money, you know, emptying your pockets out on this woman. And she got your ass, man. All right, she got your ass. You know, best believe, you know, a woman can sense different type of vibrations. Like, you know, we sense different type of vibrations on a woman. All right. When we're dealing with a woman, you can tell, you know, okay, she like to play. Or, okay, she a whore. You know, and that takes experience to be able to tell. You know, that takes experience. You can just see by the way a woman talks. All right. Or the way the woman texts. Or the way the woman just, you know, goes about, you know, with her life, you know. So you don't, when you come to this truth, you don't only, you know, based our, you know, thoughts on, you know, the beauty of a woman. You know, we also base it on if she can cook, if she can clean, if she's able to be corrected, if she's able to be, you know, to listen. All right, and that's how you're supposed to, you know, really discern if that woman's for you or not. All right, or she's just for the night. But verse 23 says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. All right, so a wicked woman will abate the courage, you know, of a man. All right, make him, you know, take away his courage, take away his confidence, take away his, you know, the way he view himself. You know, make a man view himself as like shitty, man. All right. It says, make of a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. She will make a heavy countenance. This man was crying on that video, man. You know, this man was crying. Best believe, man. You know, damn, she shot my car, bro. I just tore up my car thinking I was in the car with another female. It was my old homie, dog. You know, and he was crying, man. All right. So these women make a heavy countenance and a wounded heart, you know. Especially when they do your ass dirty, man. Especially when they cheat on your ass, man. That shit, that's like playing with life and death right there, man. All right, especially with a lot of these simp ass niggas, man. All right, it's life or death with them. All right, with the true man, it's only gonna make them. All right, with a real man, it's only gonna make them. It's only gonna make them stronger. Only gonna build them as a character. But a lot of these weak ass niggas, you know, that shit is a life or death game with they ass, man. All right, when that woman play them, they find out what happened, they get their heart broke, man. These guys ready to hold a knife to their necks, man. All right. It says, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. All right. So a woman that will not comfort her husband in his distress will make weak hands and feeble knees. A woman's supposed to comfort you. A woman's supposed to give you, you know, please you, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, men go through a lot. You know, men have to, you know, work, you know, get stressed out. You go through all these different things, these different emotions or these different afflictions as a man. All right, but you got to be able to carry that, you know, because as a man, you got to be able to carry that shit and you got to be able to do it. No complaining, no being a bitch about it, because at the end of the day, you're a man. This is how you're supposed to be as a man, Stop being a bitch, all right? This society try to raise you up to be a bitch, all right? Oh, you can talk about your feelings, you can talk about this and shit. No, man, you got to get the job done. The mission's still at hand. You talk about your feelings, you're going to forget all about the mission, all right? But, that's, as a woman, you're supposed to be there to comfort that man, all right? Behind closed doors, you got to comfort that man, all right? Be able to be there for him, physically, mentally, spiritually. You got to be able to be there for that man, to help him. Eve was made unto Adam as a helpmate, So, helping him in any type of way possible that she can, all right? It says, verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the warder no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her the bill of divorce, and let her go. So like I said, man, as a man, it's truth, man. You gotta learn. We know how to deal with these women, man. All right, we learn how to deal with these women according to the scriptures. All right, like the scripture says, if a woman, give the woman no liberty to get abroad. All right, no freedom to be able to do what the fuck she wants. All right. Because once you give that woman that freedom to do whatever the fuck she wants, she's going to overstep her boundaries. She's going to overstep you, your order. She ain't going to give a fuck about you anymore. And she's going to be able to do whatever she wants and come back onto you and act like she ain't do shit. When in reality, she was over there, riding the cart carousel, behind your back. So as a man, you're not supposed to give your woman liberty to get abroad. And the scripture tells you straight up, if she goes not where you want her to go, or she doesn't listen to you, she's being disobedient, cut that bitch off, man. All right, give her the bill of divorce, let her go. All right, it's like that, straight like that, man. My way or the highway. If you can't, follow me, go my way, then it's you passed off to the streets, man. All right, be where you want to be, go wherever you want to go, but without me. All right, do whatever you want to do, but without me, And a lot of guys don't have courage to do certain shit like that, man. A lot of guys are too scared to do certain shit like that. To tell a bitch, all right, man, it's either you do this or we're done. All right. And then, certain men like that gain respect. All right. Certain men like that gains respect because, as a man, when you deal with a woman, you tell her straight up, if you want me to deal with you on a serious, note, on a serious way, all right, cut the bullshit, cut all that other shit off. If you got any male friends, cut their ass off. But if not, I'm gonna deal with you as any other slut, any other whore, not gonna really give a fuck about you, That's why the scripture says right here, Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and verse 22, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against the death to her husband. All right, so a harlot is counted as spittle. So you're not going to give two shits about a harlot, man. You're not going to give two shits about a whore. You're not going to give two shits about, a thought, man. All right, so at the end of the day, you got to tell that bitch, straight up, it's either my way or the highway. If you don't want to do what I want to do, this shit ain't gonna last, and that woman's gonna respect you as a man. She's gonna see like, damn, he's about his shit. Don't just say that, all right, and you allow her to keep doing what she got to do, and you still stay there. Nah, man, tell her straight up. And if she don't want to do it, you leave. I bet you, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna come back. If she really wants you, she gonna come back. Seeking you, because you're gonna be one of the only men she can actually respect. Every other guy's trying to please her in every way he can, tell her all these different fantasies and shit. Tell the bitch the truth, man. Tell the bitch the real. Don't try to get this bitch a fantasy that you're not gonna give her, man. Tell her straight up. It's either this or you gotta go. All right, you be able to pillow talking. Oh, that's too funny to get married. All this other shit. Do whatever you want to do, babe. She gonna do your ass dirty, man. All right. Then you still gotta have a certain type of demeanor to yourself. All right. To where you don't you show her that you don't fuck around like that, man. All right, you show her that, bitch. You shoot my fucking car up, bitch. She fear you. All right, to where she not for to shoot your fucking car up. That bitch does not fear that man. All right, that bitch was a gangster. That bitch was a thug. All right, and that's what he pulled. He pulled him a thug. All right, that's why he get his car shot up and he's getting it totaled. All right, and he's crying and shit. He can't do shit about it. He gonna be over there crying. I guarantee you that bitch was beating his ass at the house. She was beating his ass and all. And his homeboy just sitting there like, damn, man, just shake his head. Because his homeboy probably keep telling him, leave that bitch. He can't leave, though, man. I'm going to play this video one more time. I'm probably just going to close it out on that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. When we give our praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Barakatash. The Barnes Sellers and Imposters, Great Millstone. Once again, peace and blessings to the whole full elect. Shalom.